What's up, y'all? Um, I was debating whether to do this video or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. See how it comes out. Um, I've been doing videos for one reason, and that's to make a record of myself for my family, for when I pass. I have a brother that passed, some years ago, Eddie, and we don't have videos of him, man, or my dad, and we could have took videos of them, and we just didn't. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start recording myself, and I'm gonna start talking to my family that want to listen to me. Especially the young ones, my nieces, my nephews, even the ones that I'm not talking to right now, because there's family that I'm not speaking to right now, and that's just the way it is. Every family's like that. Um, having said that, we got to try to do better and understand each other and try to be in good terms with each other to help each other out when we're in need. Okay, so but I'm gonna do this video, and it's gonna be the first video about my addiction, about my life being an addict, because I got something to say. I got a message for those still in addiction. I'm not an addict. I'm still an addict, but I'm a recovering addict. I haven't got high in since 2022. December 22nd was the last day I got loaded, because December 23rd, 2022, I was in the hospital dying. And I'm going to make a video about that later, but I want to talk about something real quick. All right, I'm going to be all over the place, but bear with me. Today's my sister's birthday, Gabby. And I'm right here. I'm here taking my break. I'm at work. Okay, today's her birthday. My little sister. I'm not gonna say how old she is. I don't want to embarrass her. But a couple of weeks ago, I put a video out. It was 2029, January 30th, and I was talking about how I was feeling the Holy Spirit, and I was waiting for people to get to the church where I was at, because we were gonna have Bible study, and I had the Holy Spirit in me. Would trip out. October of that same year, I fell back into my addiction. And I remember, well, when I was in my addiction, and I was getting arrested, and I would had to go do classes, and I had to go to AA classes, right? And they would talk about that they couldn't take that one drink, because if they took that one drink, they would fall back into the addiction. And I never really understood that. Well, I understand that now. And I'm talking to those who are currently in addiction. I'm talking to you guys, man. Females and males, man. Always be ready to stop, because even if you're going to go back, be passionate about stopping doing drugs, man, or alcohol, or whatever addiction that you have, man. um I'm going to start talking about my journey of how I was an addict, how I stopped at times, and then I came back. Well, like I said, I'm going to be all over the place, because this is I'm not nothing is written nothing down to be orderly. I'm just gonna make the videos, and hopefully they have an impact on those who are currently in addiction, because I feel for you guys, man. It's not easy, man, but it starts with the idea of wanting to quit. That's how it starts. Okay, man. If my glasses look dirty, man, it's because I work. There's dust sometimes, and well, anyways. Okay, the reason I'm making this video is because today's my sister's birthday, and I put a video out a couple weeks ago showing that I was very motivated and I was waiting, I was feeling the Holy Spirit. Well, I fell again. The October of 2019, I fell again back into my addiction because I got comfortable and I took that one hit. And I'm gonna tell you guys, if you guys are sober, don't take that one hit because you're gonna go back to addiction. You know how long it took me to get back out of that addiction? Until 2022, December 22nd. December 22nd, I got high. I mean, I stopped getting high because December 23rd, a day later of 2022, I was in the hospital dying, man. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make a video later about that. But right now, I want to let you guys know, whoever's in addiction and you guys got a week sober, a month sober, a couple days sober, that you can get high if you want, but you're not because you want to get clean. 1 day counts, 2 day counts, 3 days, they count, man. Even if you go back, remember how many days you were clean. All right. And the next time you want to stop, that's your goal. Okay, last time I was high, I was clean for 3 days. I'm gonna try to do 4 days and never give up, man. Always try and keep and keep your mind occupied, man. Or miss. Okay. It's different for everybody, man. But you can't give up and say, you know what, this is how I'm gonna die, man, because you will die like that. You'll stay like that if you believe that. Now, what helped me always, I've always believed in Jesus, man. I've always believed in Jesus, man. And that's that and I would always ask him for help. Okay. Um, what was I gonna get? What was I talking about? Okay, so don't take that one hit thinking that it's just gonna be a one hitter quitter and you're gonna be okay. Nope, because you're gonna fall back. It took me years to stop, and the reason I stopped is because I almost lost my life, man. Like I said, I'll make a video about that later days, man. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long because when people see that it's too long, they don't click on it. So happy birthday, sister. I love you. Her name's Gabby, and you know, that's why I'm making this video, because the last video that I made about me being motivated and having the Holy Spirit was on her birthday, 2019. And later that year in October, I fell back into my addiction, and I stayed like that for a couple of years, man, until 2022. December 22nd was the last time I drank and the last time I got loaded, man. Because I I went to the hospital on the 23rd, losing my life, man. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video about that because it's a trip, man. I I actually flatlined. I passed away, man. How do I know that? Because the nurse that was the guy nurse, God bless his soul, man. He was very kind to me, man, very understanding, and he told me that I flatlined. I was in the ICU, and I was still coming out of I was still dazed, so I didn't really ask questions. I wish I would have asked more questions, but like I said, I'm gonna make that video later on. Just for those active in addiction, man, don't give up. Okay, don't give up, man. You're worth something. If you're not a scandalous person, you're worth something, man. And if you're a scandalous person, stop being scandalous and become a good person, man. Stop stop playing with people. If you play with people, don't play with people, man. Don't be a fucked up person, man. All right, because you need the Lord's help to get out of this addiction, man. All right, and becoming a humble person is the first step in getting out of this addiction, man. Because if you're scandalous, man, you got more. You got ¿cómo se dice? You got um negative energy that's in the way. You got to get rid of that negative energy in order to get positive energy to get out of this hole that we find ourselves in, man. Like I said, I've been clean. No drink, no dope, no nothing, and I'm not gonna take that one drink and I'm not gonna take that one hit because I know better now, man. Trust me. Now I understand when they said when alcoholics say I can't take that drink or else it'll be all bad. That is very true, man. So if you have a week clean, a month clean, a couple days clean, don't do it. Add those days up. Add that time up. It counts. It's very important because your body is chemically imbalanced, man, and it's gonna make you feel things for you to want to, reuse, man. Just stay strong. Go for a walk, man. If you have a dog, man, take them out for a walk, man. Get in touch with nature. Drink a lot of water, man. Pray. Pray, man. Ask the Lord to help you, man, and He will. Okay? So now that I've opened myself up to my past, I'm gonna continue making videos and I'm gonna trip you guys out, man, because I want to get a hold of you. I want to make I want you guys that are in addiction to know, man, that you can get clean, man, on your own, man. Okay, if you go to a place like a rehab, that'd be a big help. But if you're not ready to change, it ain't. You're just gonna go and you're gonna leave, man. But like I said, if you don't have to, I've never went to a rehab, man. I changed a couple times and I fell back because I said, I'm just going to try one more time. It went all bad, man. This time it won't happen no more. I'm done with that, man. I know better. I know that's an escape. No, man. I know what's coming next and I better be ready to be in addiction for years if I take that one hit or that one drink, so to say. I wasn't really addicted to alcohol. I'm talking about the dope. Okay. And I'm not talking about weed, man. Weed, I'm talking about the heavy drugs, man. Okay? So those who are an addict, you're somebody. People love you, man. And if you got nieces and nephews that look up to you, or even if they're not related, if you got people who look up to you, do right, man. There's people who look up to you, guide them point them to the right. Even if you're messing up, point them to the right direction and tell them drugs are bad, man. Don't do drugs. And if you have an influence on them, they're going to listen to you, man. And they're going to remember that.